much different. The studies show there's higher ammonia buildup, there's higher creatine kinase, which means muscle breakdown more. Also studies showing that when you do stuff like this, you get higher percentage of fast twitch fibers for you to death. So that kind of ties into that. Data tracking. This is a guy I worked with, Bob Slater, and I said, dude, every 2 days, you train 4 days a week, I'm going to see how fast you can move 135 for 1 set, 2 reps, and then I'm going to let you do 235 for 1 set, 2 reps, until you take your top velocity. So you can see, we started at 0.8 meters a second at 135, and you ended at 1.02, right? And the same thing happened with 225, where 0.96, and got to roughly, was it like 0.127, 1.27. And down here's his profile before is the blue, the red's the after, and the yellow is his power percentage increase. The guy was strong as hell, he could squat 500 pounds, where he was like 185. So I was like, cool, I don't need to get really strong, you're good at that. So his highest improvements in power output came between 1 and 1.2 meters a second. Roughly a 22% increase in power output, 1.2 meters a second. This guy is 33 years old, trying to make a combine. He actually got invited to push combine. Ran as fast as he ran like in 6 years. Why? Because he just made the guy competitive. We gave him some information. We did it every week. We did time sprints at different loads. So I said, dude, run faster. All right, just run faster. You get 6 sets, run faster. And I modulated his risk of injury by different loads. So we gave him a really heavy load. I knew he wasn't going to have massive high velocities to deal with. And then we tapered off and we ran a wave. So every 4 weeks we waved it. High, medium, low, body weight. High, medium, low, body weight. Got held a lot faster. Obviously, then my data helped show me that, right? So if I know as a coach, I was trying to do that, now I got information that tells me how to do it. Tells me I did do it. So I don't know exactly my direct interventions, which part of the rain dance brought rain, but I know it brought rain, right? So I'm still going to do the rain dance. Right? I can't tell you which part brought it, but I know it happened. Questions about this? Really easy. I just did his warm-up. Super non-invasive. Guy got finished warming up. He squatted on Wednesdays and Fridays. It's like, cool. Once you're done warming up, throw 135 on the bar. Move as fast as you can, 2 reps. Put 235 on the bar or 225, move as fast as you can, 2 reps. Take the top one. Okay. Right now, it's not invasive. That's in the guy's training program. It's not like he has to stop and test and spend 30 minutes outside what he wants to do. But now it becomes super competitive. You call me and hey, can I do on like bench days? Why? I want to see where I'm at. Yeah, you can, but like, are you gonna get warmed up for your lower body? He's like, yeah, I love it. Well, let's not do that. We'll take a pass. I trust you. And we'll just do the day out.
I mean, we do obviously like some full body stuff. So like one day we'll do a fat bar deadlift as a core lift, and then say a front squat or reverse lunge or whatever. Can you do that multiple times a week on different exercises?
Yeah, make it simple though. Right. What's your most influential metric? What do you care most about? Well, I have one that's always there. I'll do next. Here's an example. I believe jump height is very important. So regardless of time of year, I'm going to measure jump height. No matter what. They got to do it, they warm up, and then jump. Because I think that's really important for lower body explosive power. Fair? If you disagree with me, cool, pick another one. I don't care. 10-yard acceleration.
You can use the G-fly for that.
You can. Help my own self, right? So I'll make a presentation of how you need these devices, and I'll sell them to you.
There you go.
Okay. So, right, I'll have someone do the general, or I think I need to have this metric measured all the time. Now, based on my profile, I think this guy is velocity deficient, whatever. So I warm up, just specific, daily tracking, jumps. I call it non-specific because it's not specific to his block. We're going to do that shit all the time because I think it's really, really specific to his sport.
I think a 10-yard sprint for us would be
perfect. Once a week, just do it. Yeah. Right? If you have data once a week, now you have 52 data points on a year, and you understand, oh shit, when I do a strength block, my guys decrease like this. Typically. Right? Cool, which is then, if I have a strength block, oh, that guy's really decreased. What's going on, bro? What's pretty good? Oh, dude, I'm a vegan now. Oh! You're gonna tell me that? No, like, I stopped eating meat, so I just eat cereal. Because I'm not even good at being vegan. Like, I just wanted to be vegan, so I'm just basically eating Cheerios every day. Like, oh, okay, or I'm a ketogenic diet now. You know, straight keto. Or I'm intermittent fasting. Oh, maybe we should move our intermittent fasting window to when we're eating now before the workout. All right, so we can ask questions, and it gives us a check engine light. So I would do something like jumps, and then let's say that day I think squatting and part of my cycle, I'm trying to improve this person's speed strength on a squat. I will track then how fast he moves 135. I'll do it twice a week because that's what's important for my cycle this time. That's my specific tracking to that cycle to see whether or not I think my cycle did something. How many times have we done a train cycle and not measured anything? Come on, raise your hands online. Right? How many times do you measure someone like once every 4 months and you go, oh, they got better? Hell yeah. If they haven't gotten better in 4 months in the weight room, I mean, we should just leave. Like, probably leave a kid in here and they get better. Right? So I want to know now, contextually, how they're getting better. What part of my program really did it? Right? That GPP phase didn't do shit for them. Right? Maybe I expect to see that now. As a coach, that's okay. Or maybe, wow, look at that, they did GPP, and the guys who were consistent and came every day, did the strength block, and their jumps got way higher. But these guys did GPP, like half-assed it in the strength blocks, their actually jumps went down because they weren't physically ready. So if I know some guy's being lazy in compliance, I don't need to give him the same program as the other guy. I can modify it. Like, okay, dude, you're still going to do the strength block, but we're going to cut it down to 60%. So you're not able to handle what this guy can do. Just like the first quote, right? It's all about the other factors going on. How can we use this to understand those other factors? So then I would do, like, target exercise back, track bar speed, squat speed. During cluster, keep top speed at weight or weight at speed. So there's a lot of ways you can do this. So it gets kind of fun. Is that you can see here on the right, I might have had a competitive day where I'm trying to have an athlete move as much weight as they can, 1 meter a second. So what I do is I give them a load I know they can crush. 175, 2 reps. And they hit 1.2 meters a second. Good, I'm aiming for 1 meter a second. 185, they crush it. 195, they crush it. 205, they crush it. 215, we're getting closer. Right? 225, right at 1 meter a second. 235, if they want to make a big jump. They hit 0.9, I say, okay, speed requirement not met, try again. I always give them 2 tries in case they just screwed up on that set. by 235, 0.97 meters a second, you didn't hit it. Let's go down in weight. So 2 reps at 225, 1.8. 2 reps at 230, 1.0. 11th set. 2 reps at 230, 0.98. Try again. 2 reps, 230, 0.97, you're done. You missed twice in a row, and that's the second time you missed it. What is that? You guys like West Side? You know West Side Barbell? That's a West Side 12 by 2 day. That's all it is. Ain't nothing special. So I take my program setup at 12 by 2, and I go, okay, cool, let's make it competitive as hell. So now I take Meathead West Side, which I love to death, and I take VBT and I marry the 2. Now I get to use cool shit like science in a West Side program. Right? Does that make sense? So you go, oh man, you did 12 sets, bro. Okay, cool, you're going to do 12 sets anyway, because you're doing a 12 by 2 speed day. Yeah, okay, yeah. Fair enough, right? Cool, but now I have it competitive. So it's not just a 12 by 2 at some random ass load, which I think is worth a damn.
So what happens if they continue to hit it? And then
well, if I had
if
I had 12 set cut off on them, I'd cut them off.
Okay.
That's time. I don't know how much time I got. This is a perfect example when they would fatigue out.
Were you doing like a 3-minute rest period?
Nah, minute and a half, minute.
Really?
Yeah. West Side typically does 45 seconds. So if you're following West Side, 45 second in and out. But if they're crushing at 1 meter a second on a squat, it's pretty damn fast.
Yeah, but you're starting at like, 175. You're not starting. You know,
no,
you're going to be like in that area, so you're going to be close to it.
Yeah, so always start below because I don't know where they're at that day. Right? So I test them before. I know typically, let's say they move 225 typically at 1 meter a second in my head. Cool. I will let them get their confidence going. 175, crush it. Cool. 185, crush it. Cool. Right? I'm okay burning a couple sets, the first 2 sets really, or 3 sets, to get them going. Get them juiced. You don't want to start a guy at 235 and I miss. Fuck, I got 11 more sets of this? Like, damn, shit. What's that going to do for him, right? He's like, son, you know. Well, we build into it, and so now by set 7, we're cranking. Right, and we're competitive, we missed 2, we bump that down. If this guy missed these 2 here, he's torched, we're done. Maybe we want to do 8 sets that day. Cool, bro, you're done. That happens. Some guys will just hit a wall. Good. Now, if I would have not done this and just done a 12 by 2 because Louis Simmons told me to do it, and we hit it. This guy could have been thrashed by set 8. I would never have known. I just had him do it because I read it in a book. But now how can I take what I read in a book, well, lots of meatheads love, and apply it with some science? So this is a fun way you can do it. You can do it the other way around too. You can do how fast, so if you're doing load at a velocity, you can do velocity at a load. It's the other way around. Cool, I want to see how fast I can move 220. First set, typically guys warm up when they get faster. They typically hit, what I've seen, their top speed around the 6th set if you're doing 2s. Just, I don't know what it is, it's groovy, I'm getting used to it. So cool, do 185, one set, boom, you're hit, 1.2. Cool, hit it again, move faster, move faster, move faster. And once they missed 2 in a row, they're done for the day. Right? And when you miss 2 in a row, you peel them back off, and you do 2 more and you're done. So that's kind of a fun way you can do it. There's other ways you can do it too, right? I can do like, all right, what if I just did this, now let's move this, and pretend this is one set, 1.2, 1.8, 1.2, and then they cut off at 0.98, because anything below 1.0 I didn't want. So we just get rid of that and pretend this is one fluid set. Right, I did 7 reps, stop, I try again, they get 1.8, 1.0, 1.9, done. Now I have a velocity cutoff. So you can mix and match how you want to do it. The idea is if you know some concepts, then you can play around with it. That, oh, I like this, I don't like this, this takes too long, this is easy, this is better for bigger groups, these are a smaller group. Fair enough? Any questions? So I'm going to go into actually how to use some of this. That's basically all I got for the presentation. Cool. So let's pretend that DJ was doing a deadlift today, put 45 on the bar, or just 45 pounds, moves at 1.3 meters a second. You see on the screen, I'm moving this guy around. You can see that, right? Can you see that? Cool. 45, 1.3, 95, 1 meter a second, 135, 0.7, 165, 0.5. May have done 3 reps here. So let's just say rep 1. Let's say 2 reps. Music going, I like it. With some Kesha or something. What those kids listen? What do they listen to? I don't know what does that age group little girls listen to? I'm out of the loop of cool.
It's all terrible.
Ariana Grande, maybe.
Yeah.
There you go.
I don't even know who's cool and what Kesha's even around. So let's pretend that he was 1.2, 1.1, and 1.3. So I took his top one, 1.3. Here he was 0.98, sorry, 0.97, and 1. Here he was 0.6, 0.7.
So what if in your 3 reps, I mean, just say, for instance, the first one, say it's 1.3, and then it's just like a complete. The second one is so bad. It's not even relatively close.
We usually take the average of the 3 reps.
I don't like it.
Fastest.
Yeah, I did my study on undergraduate. I took the fastest, taking the fastest here. The issue is sometimes you become lazy ass. You're not fuck up your average.
Yeah.
What if one moves a shit?
Yeah, something goes wrong. Or they smoke it and they're like, yeah, I got it. And they just try like something crazy. Like, you don't mean what just happened.
Yeah.
Right? I always pick the fastest. I found it to be much better. So then top rep, right? If you guys know how to use Excel, you can take max functions. I don't know if you guys are proficient. I'm an Excel nerd. Something like this. You can drag it down. Next thing you know, you get all your top reps on the right. So those of you who know how to use Excel, make this pretty easy. Here, I just take then my load and see if you guys want to do some. Oops, should not have done that. Something like this. You could have made this part the max, or you can have it here. So you can drag it down so it mirrors this side. Fair? Now what I do, y equals mx plus b. So first I plotted it. This is what it looks like when I plot it on the right. Pretty straight line. I can run my r squared on it. Simple correlation function. You multiply it by itself. Square. And if it's 0.99, I take it. It's good. And then 0.95 and above, I keep. Then you can take the y-intercept of these guys. So you know how to do this stuff, kind of. Equals intercept. Known y's. Those guys, known x's, that guy. And you take the slope, same thing. You can learn it. 3 minutes on a